Welcome to part two of the skeletal system. We just finished up talking about the epiphyseal plates or growth plates. Remember, they're made of cartilage at first when you're young, and then as you grow, they harden into bone and elongate with that process. That's called ossification, process of making bone from cartilage. And as long as you have a little space here, then it means you got room to grow. Joints. The bones meet at joints. We're going to talk about three main kinds. There's lots of other types of kinds, but we're just going to talk about fixed, semi-movable, and movable. Yes, you need to know, for example, the skull is fixed, the vertebrae, which means it moves a little bit, semi-movable, or the ribs. The ribs can expand a little bit or move a little bit, or movable, like your elbow or your hip, something like that. So yeah, there's immovable joints, semi-movable ones, and movable ones. You'll have to know that. Now, we have cushioning between the joints. With fixed or semi-movable, there's usually some cartilage in between the bones to act as cushioning. So when they do, like they're semi-movable and they do move a little bit, you get a little bit of cushion there with the cartilage. Movable joints have cartilage where bone meets for cushioning also, like your knee. Lots of times those are called meniscus, but it's really just cartilage. And then they have synovial fluid in the joints, which helps lubricate them. So joints are cushioned by both cartilage and synovial fluid. This is an example of a knee. You can see the cartilage in the blue here. And then this whole thing would be covered in synovial fluid to help lubricate it. A couple vocab words: ligaments and tendons. Ligaments hold bone to bone. So right here is a ligament. There's a bone here. This white is a ligament holding this bone to that bone. Same thing here. There's some in the middle here too. And then a tendon holds your muscle to bone. So my bicep is going to be attached to my forearm bones, radius and the ulna bone, by a tendon. So when my muscle contracts, it pulls those bones this direction. General review here of all the things we talked about. Not all of them, but some main ones. Make sure you know those things. Watch these videos. And make sure that you do the 45.2 post questions before the due date. Love you all. Stay safe. Praying for you. And have a good time.